You're listening to BambinoBabble's story. Once upon a time, there was a bright and shining ball of fire in the sky named Mr. Golden Sunday. Every day, he would rise in the east and travel across the sky until he set in the west, bringing warmth and light to all the creatures on Earth. Mr. Golden Sun was very proud of his job and loved to watch over the world below. He particularly enjoyed watching the children play and would often shine his brightest just for them. One day, Mr. Golden Sun noticed that a group of children in a nearby village were sad and crying. He wondered what could be wrong and decided to investigate. He traveled down to the earth and approached the children. "What's wrong?" he asked kindly. The children looked up and were surprised to see Mr. Golden Sun standing before them. They told him that they had lost their ball and didn't know where to find it. Mr. Golden Sun felt sorry for the children and decided to help them. He shone his brightest light and searched the entire village, but he couldn't find the ball anywhere. He even asked the other creatures in the village if they had seen it, but none of them had. Feeling discouraged, the children sat down on the grass and started to cry again. Mr. Golden Sun knew he had to do something to make them happy again. He thought for a moment and then came up with an idea. "Children," he said, "I have an idea. I will create a special ball just for you. It will be made of pure gold and will shine just like me." The children's eyes widened with excitement. They couldn't believe what they were hearing. Mr. Golden Sun flew up into the sky and gathered some of his golden rays. He molded them into a perfect ball and then flew back down to the earth. "Here you go," he said, handing the ball to the children. "This ball will never break or wear out, and it will always remind you of how much I care for you." The children were overjoyed and hugged Mr. Golden Sun tightly. They thanked him and promised to take good care of their new ball. From that day on, Mr. Golden Sun continued to watch over the earth and bring warmth and light to all the creatures below. He was particularly fond of the children and would often create special gifts just for them. The children, in turn, loved Mr. Golden Sun and would sing songs in his honor. Then one day, Mr. Golden Sun noticed that the sky was unusually dark and cloudy. He knew that this meant a storm was coming, and he worried about how the people on Earth would fare during the storm. As he pondered what to do, he suddenly remembered a group of tiny creatures that lived in the clouds. They were called Cloudlings, and they had the power to control the rain and lightning. Without wasting any time, Mr. Golden Sun decided to pay a visit to the Cloudlings. He flew up to the clouds and found the group of creatures huddled together, looking scared. "What's wrong?" asked Mr. Golden Sunday. "Why are you so scared?" The Cloudlings explained that there was a new member in their group, a young and inexperienced Cloudling who didn't know how to control his powers. Every time he tried to make rain, he ended up creating a dangerous lightning storm instead. Mr. Golden Sun knew that this was a serious problem. He offered to help the Cloudlings train the young Cloudling and teach him how to control his powers. The Cloudlings were hesitant at first, but they soon realized that Mr. Golden Sun was sincere in his offer to help. For weeks, Mr. Golden Sun worked tirelessly with the young Cloudling, teaching him how to control his powers and use them for good. Eventually, the young Cloudling became a skilled and responsible member of the Cloudlings, and he even became friends with Mr. Golden Sunday. Together, Mr. Golden Sun and the Cloudlings worked to create rain for the people on Earth during the storm. Thanks to their hard work and determination, the storm passed without any serious damage or harm to the people below. As Mr. Golden Sun returned to his place in the sky, he felt proud of the work that he had done. He knew that he had helped the Cloudlings and the people on Earth, and he felt grateful for the opportunity to make a difference in the world. His light and warmth continue to shine down on the Earth to this day, reminding us all of his love and generosity.